Hello and welcome to Tomi Talks TV, the place to be to build great love relationships. Today I'm talking to you from the beautiful island of Malta, where my husband and I are celebrating our 20th wedding anniversary. And I've been reflecting over some of the things that have helped us for the past 20 years in our marriage, and I thought I'd like to share 3 of them with you today. The first is commitment. Commitment is simply the willingness to give your marriage what it takes. Now, marriage is beautiful, but it's not always a walk in the park. So sometimes you will face circumstances in your marriage that will require you to roll up your sleeves and fight. But the mistake that many couples make is that rather than fighting the circumstance or the situation that they're facing, they turn and begin to fight each other. A house divided against itself cannot stand, so that's always a mistake. Commitment means that you're prepared to stay focused and stick to the vows that you have made to each other, committed to the vows that you've made to each other, and fight whatever circumstance you face in life together rather than fighting against each other. The second thing I'd like to share with you is about flexibility. Flexibility is simply the willingness to adapt. I mean, let's face it, there are not that many things in marriage that are worth going to the wire for, if you see what I mean. I mean, my husband keeps saying, and I've learned, this from him, that you've got to make up your mind in marriage whether you want to be happy or you want to be right, because you can't always be both. Sometimes people get so entrenched in their own ideas and their own positions that they're not willing to be flexible and adapt to their partner or adapt to the situations that they're facing. And then that becomes a challenge. So you need to look at things in perspective and ask yourself, is this issue or this thing that I'm holding on to so dearly, is it such a serious issue? Sometimes we need to be able to differentiate between desires and deal breakers when it comes to marriage. So you need to learn to be flexible and adapt so that you can enjoy the beauty of marriage. Neither me nor my husband are perfect, but we're both perfectly happy adapting and being flexible, and that has given us years and years of joy in our marriage. The last thing I'd like to share with you, and really very important, is focus. And talking about focus, I'm specifically talking about focusing on your relationship with Christ, focusing on Christ. I mean, if there's one thing that has been a foundation in our marriage, it is simply this: keeping Christ at the center of your marriage. Many times we start off with Christ at the center, but because of the circumstances and the situations that we face, things change, life changes, we change, and sometimes our focus slips and Christ is no longer the center or the focus of the relationship. So you need to learn how to stay focused on Christ at the center of your relationship. What does that mean in practice? It simply means keeping the Word of God as the first priority in your marriage. Making all your decisions on the basis of the Word of God. Keeping your relationship with Christ as a couple at the center of your marriage. Training your children in the way of the Lord and keeping that heart and that focus on Christ being the center of everything that you're doing in your home. It pays beautiful dividends. Marriage is beautiful, and I know that you've got what it takes to make a success of your marriage. Well, I hope this has helped you. If this has helped you, then please share it with someone on social media, on Facebook or on Twitter. And please head on over to our website, tomitalks.com, and share with me any questions that you might have and you would like me to answer with you. See you next time. God bless. Bye-bye.